Today I want to show you a program called Thinglink. It's a free internet-based program, so anywhere you have an internet connection you can access this program. It can be a Macintosh platform or a PC or a Chromebook, anything that has an internet connection. There's even an app for iPads and for Android devices as well. So this is the home page of Thinglink, and you could create a login here. There's also one for education. It'll be the same account either way. So right here is where you would create an account, and you would make sure that you click you're a teacher. You can use your Google sign-on if you like. So I'm going to sign in right now because I already have an account. Once you sign in, this is what your account will look like. There's not much here yet because you haven't created anything. So the first wall that you're going to see, it's going to say find people to follow. There are some channels for education and different things that you can follow, people who produce a lot of these Thinglinks if you're interested in that. So that's where you would click on that and find some different channels and different interests if you'd like. Students is where you can create classes. With the free version, they allow you one group, which means you could make one class and you could put up to 1,000 students in that group. So if you want to make one big group, you can do that, but you don't need to. You can upgrade. The upgrade is only $35 for the year, and it gives you a lot of nice features, some things that you can't do with the free version, which I'm going to show you as we go through the program. And then this is your account right here. So when you want to create a new one, you would hit here, but I have some already, so I'm going to just show you what that looks like. Here's my dashboard. Now, I created one Thinglink video already, which I'm going to show you. I'm actually going to recreate how we did that video. There are a couple of different ways that you can upload your images into the program. The first one and the easiest one is if it's already saved on your hard drive. If you're using a Chromebook, if it's saved in your Google Drive, that works. If you have a link to a picture or photo, a map, an infographic, or a video, you can put the link here and that will upload it into the program. If you have a Flickr account and you have images in there, you can upload from Flickr, and you can upload directly from Facebook if you have photos saved there. So what I'm going to do is start a new Thinglink. So I'm going to create, and then I'm going to choose, I already have it on my hard drive, on my desktop. So I'm going to go there, find my photo, and import it. Okay, and then you get to this screen. So once you get here, first thing you should do is title it. And right now you really don't have a whole lot of options of what you can do here. You can search for content right through Thinglink, but I found that it doesn't have as many options as if you just go through Google directly. So if you notice at the top of the screen, I have a bunch of tabs open because I'm going to show you the links that I put in. I have them ready to go. But you can search here if you'd like. Right now, it says click to add a tag. All you can do is add a tag. So let's say you want to make this interactive and you want the students to know the functions or to look up the functions of each of the parts of the digestive system. So with this crosshairs and your cursor is where you'll put your tag. So I'm going to click here so we know it's for the esophagus. And it has a letter in it. If you go over to the left here, there are a couple of options. The only options you get in the free version is these circles with a couple of different colors. You do have a few letters up to E, but that's all you really have. So since it's in order, I picked letters for this. And if you see over here, when you click on that, there are a lot of icons here, and you can even upload your own icons and your own logo. So that's one nice feature if you do decide to pay for the full version. So right here it says link, image, or address. I already have my first video ready. I've done this work already beforehand, so I'm ready to put it in. So here's my esophagus video I found on YouTube. And I'm going to hit the share button so I can get the link. I'm going to copy it. Then I'm going to go back to Thinglink, and I'm going to paste it. You can put just a little bit of text here, a title if you have a direction. Maybe you want to tell students to only watch the first 30 seconds of the video or something like that. But it's really only for very short words, quick instructions. Up here, this being able to change your text in the different options, this is only for the paid version, so you can't like bold it or add a link to it or change it at all. If you see down here, these are the things that you can do if you upgrade. It says upgrade to enable, and it has some nice options, different backgrounds, different colors, a few things that might make it worthwhile depending on how much you're going to use this program. So I put in my link here, and once I'm done, I'm going to hit save. If you're not sure, you want to change it, you can hit cancel, or if you decided you don't like that one at all, you can delete it right here. And we can always go back and edit this later. So once I save my tag, you'll see that it makes my first tag there. Now when you click on it, it's going to bring up that video, and your viewer can watch that video. So let me show you some other things that I've also tagged on here. So we have the first one as a video. I actually had another video for the stomach, so I'm going to click there. And I decided to use letters because I'm trying to show that this is a process in order. So I'm going to change that one to B. And my link is up here for the video about the stomach. So again, I will come down to my video. That's in YouTube. Here's my URL. You'll just hit Control-C to copy it. And then I'm going to go back to my Thinglink, and I'm going to paste it. Control-V. And you'll see it pops up here. Okay? Have to make sure I save it. Okay, and now it's saved, and that video is there. Some other ones I've also done, I've decided I had some videos for the actual process of the digestive system, but then we had some of these other, the liver and the gallbladder and the pancreas, the appendix, that are parts on the side that kind of help with the digestive system. So in that case, I decided instead of a video, I wanted to have an article. So I made those a different icon. So I ended up making them green. So this links to, instead, I want a web page. And I had this web page about the appendix. So I'm just going to copy the URL. And then I'm going to go back to my Thinglink. And I'm going to paste it. Remember to hit save. And now this will send me to the website. So I just put a few on here to show you how we did that. And I'm going to show you, once you're done, what you would do next. You can continue to add tags. You can move them around. Okay, you can edit them if you need to. Let's say you wanted to change it, just click on it again and you'll see the information comes up here. Okay, and I'm going to keep it, so I'm just going to cancel for now. Okay, you can add tags, and these tags can be links to several things other than just videos or images. You can have it linked to a web page. You can have it linked to a document in your Drive. If you make a Google Doc, a slideshow, or a presentation and spreadsheet, once you make it public, you can get the link in the Google Docs and put it in here, and this can actually link to a Google Doc. So maybe you have just notes on it that maybe you've typed up and you want students to go to, or even a worksheet that you want them to complete. Maybe part of the assignment is, after watching these things on this Thinglink, you want them to answer certain questions on a worksheet, so you can have it go back to and link to those documents so that it doesn't only have to be a web page or a video or an image. Once I'm done adding my tags, I'm going to save my image. Once I click save, it's going to bring me back to my account. And over here you'll see it kind of gives you a smaller version of it. These are the things that you can do once you are done. So if you want to go back and edit, if you hit this little pencil icon, it'll come up, it'll tell you you can edit. Touch is sort of like a favorites. There's a forum where people can touch or like other people's Thinglinks. So if you would like to do that, like giving it a couple of stars, that's what touch is. Sharing it, you can share it either with a link that'll bring you directly to it, or an embed code if you want to put it on your teacher page and embed it so that you can see it on the page without going to another window. That's what embedding would be. So that's where you would have this information. And you can see all these other icons. You can share it to Facebook and Twitter and Pinterest and Google and a couple of other, or even just email it directly, the link to somebody. This icon shows that that's how you would make this image full screen. With the free version, they don't give you that capability. That's one of the things they make you pay for. But the way around that would be to hold down your Control key and your plus key to zoom in. or your control key and your minus key to zoom out. You can also use this magnifying glass up here to zoom in or zoom out, okay? And that's how you would be able to make this picture larger. I can't show you that while I'm recording. It doesn't give me that capability, but that's what you would do. Over here you can post. If you click on that, it says find or create a channel. If you have a YouTube channel, you can do that here. I actually have a channel called Students of Joyce because I created that group, and I'm going to show you that. So if you wanted to send this directly to the group of your students, you would just click the checkbox here, and it will end up bringing you there for those students. So that's a way of posting without giving the link, just letting them know where they can find it. So once I'm done with this, I can go back to my wall. That'll show you what I've done so far. Now I have two of them because I had done one before. Okay, this is where, if you go to Students, you can create a group. So I don't have the capability of putting students in, but I have the capability of creating a group. I can name it, so I'll just call it Practice for now. And it says I've exceeded my group quota. With the free version, you're only allowed to have one group. So it's already been named for me, Students of Joyce. This is where you would see the students that are listed. If you go over to Settings, Manage Group, and click on that, that's where it'll show you the listing of who's in your group. You can register students by just putting in their names, and it will give you some sign-ons for them, but it's really not necessary. Really, it's just the easiest thing to do would be give them the link so that they can access the video. You'll see here there's a group code, so if you did want to have your students join your group, when they sign on, when you created your sign-on, they're going to say they're a student, and then they'll have the capability of putting in the code, and the code, once you hit Manage tab, is found right here. It's a lot like Google Classroom. Once you have the code, or Kahoot, it puts you into that classroom, and then you have access to it. So that's where, if you'd like to set up accounts for students, you can do that. Another option for using Thinglink is using a video. So if you want to create a video, you would click on Videos, and I'm going to show you how we recreated this one. I want to add a new video, so if I have the link, I can do that, but if it's a YouTube video, that's what this link is for. So I'm going to click on that. I already have it saved, so I'm going to go to YouTube. This is the Schoolhouse Rock video I'm going to use. And I'm going to go down to Share and get the link. Here it is. It's already highlighted. I'm going to copy it. I'm going back into Thinglink, and I'm going to paste it here. And then I'm going to say tag this media, meaning I want to be able to put tags on it. Okay, so now this screen is a little bit different than when you have an image. So what you can do, you can add a tag. So at whatever point you want to in the video, you would stop and add a tag. So I'm going to let the video play for a couple of minutes.
Mission and a splashing over the horizon, what can it be? The pilgrims sailed the sea to find a place to call their own. In their ship Mayflower, they hope to find a better home.
So at that point in the video, I want to ask the students, why did they have to find a new home? That's probably something that maybe we did in previous lessons. So I stopped it at that point, and it tells me I'm at 19 seconds, and you can drag back and forth here if you want to change where you want the actual tag, but I'm going to add a new tag. Once this box pops up with adding a tag, over here is where you have the different icons. So if you click on it, it'll show you the options that you have. You have a few more than you did before. Okay, I'm going to use this one because I'm asking a question. And this is where it tells you how long that question actually stays on the screen. So I'm going to have it about 7 seconds to stay up there. You can have this linked to another page or a worksheet, but for now I want to ask a question, so I'm just going to ask the question, why did the pilgrims find a new home? Spell pilgrims correctly, and then hit save. Now this is another area that's really not necessary, so for now we're going to skip this part. We're just going to go back to video. If you save and exit, it'll take you out of the video, and then you're going to have to start over again. So we're going to do back to video, and now you see the question is there. You'll see along the bottom when I start playing there'll be a yellow line. That's at the point at 17 seconds where this question is going to pop up. So let's watch it. I'm going to rewind it a little bit so you can see.
A place to call their own. In their ship they flower, they hope to find a better home. They finally knocked on Plymouth Rock, and someone said we're there. It may not look like home.
So you saw that it went away. It stayed there for 7 seconds because that's what we set it at. Now, if I want to go back, this is where, at the point in the video where that question comes on. So I'm going to go before there because I want to look at it again. And I actually want to edit that tag. So once you add the tags, they will be listed here with the times where they are in the video. So I'm going to click on this. So now I have my box. If I want to edit it, if I want to delete it altogether, I could just get rid of it. If I want to change the how long or the length of the time that the question is up there, I could do that. I could change the question, I could change the icon, but I'm going to leave it for now. So they will be listed all along here. Now one thing, when you get to where that box pops up, you can move it where you on the screen here, but if you notice the question goes away. If I do this, the question will stay on there. It seems like if you keep it on this dividing line, but if you move it here, it won't always stay, but while you're watching the video you can click on this, hover over it, and the question will come up. So it just depends. If you do it this way, you may want to tell the students every time they see the icon they need to click on it, or if you leave it off to the side where the question will be showing all the time, then the question will be there and they don't have to worry about missing any of them. Once I'm done adding all of my tags, I would hit save and exit. If I do that before, I can't go back in and edit and add a tag. I have to start all over again. So you kind of have to be careful to hit only when we're ready that we're going to save it. So it's going to bring me back out to here and start playing it if we wanted to. But here's the new Thinglink with the tags in it. So this is where we can add it to the channel if we had one. This is where we delete it all together. This is where we can edit some of it, and this statistics means how many people have actually watched it. So that's where we have this information. Students can even make comments on this page. You can have a discussion with the class. They can make comments about the video. Okay, so now when I want to see all of my work and videos, I'd go back to me. It always defaults to the images. Okay, videos are in a different category, so I'm going to click on video so I can see it. And this is where they're located. The way you would share the video is a little bit different than the way that we shared the image before. There isn't a link or an embed code, so what you do is you click on the video that you just created that you want to share, and go to the top here and get this link, copy it, and send this link to your viewers. So I'm just going to show you. We're going to open a new tab, and I'm going to paste that link, hit enter, and it will bring me to where that video is. The things that you create are on a server through Thinglink, so this is a public link. So this is how you can get to where the video is that you want them to watch. So that's what you can do with Thinglink with the free version. There are a lot of possibilities. You can use this in all different subjects. Some other ideas would be maybe in social studies if you have a map of, let's say, American Revolution battles or Civil War battles. You can have a tag on the city of where the battle happened and then hit the tag, and it could either bring to more notes or another article or a video about that battle. In math class, maybe if you're creating a store or using learning about money and percentages and things like that, you could have it linked to open up to an item with a price on it from a store, maybe like from Amazon or something like that. There are a lot of different things you can do with different programs, different subjects, and your possibilities are endless. So have fun.